From the waterfront, the South Bay economy looks remarkably stable. Between the new marina developments and a surge in high-end real estate, the regional growth appears healthy on the surface. That growth is anchored by the Space Beach surge, a $1 billion expansion of the aerospace and tech cluster that is physically transforming manufacturing floors across the region. But municipal data reveals a hidden economic whiplash. Despite the physical expansion, over $5 million in capital investment is actively leaking away from the South Bay, flowing toward outside markets instead of staying local. This means that while the buildings are going up, the region's foundational wealth is actually hemorrhaging. Local businesses are struggling to capture and retain the very investment their presence creates. This capital flight is tied directly to the corporate sector, where a brutal talent war is currently raging for specialized engineers and tech executives. The problem is engagement. 65% of viewers will swipe away from unengaging business content in just 3 seconds, rejecting the message before it lands. For high-level talent used to premium digital experiences, traditional static business profiles and paper capability statements are no longer sufficient. These legacy formats are failing to hold the attention of the modern workforce. The South Bay has the physical business infrastructure, but it is losing the digital narrative. That disconnect is driving both top-tier talent and capital out of the region. In high-velocity zones like the San Pedro Harbor, local brands are pivoting. They are moving away from traditional service models and transforming themselves into active media entities. Providing the strategic launchpad for this regional shift is Voxel Micro Video Labs, powered by the Don Allen Experience. They replace static corporate profiles with a living capability statement, a professional video podcast demonstrating culture and expertise in real time. Because top-tier recruits screen employers through digital content, high-end video production is now a baseline requirement for aerospace and tech hiring. Professionalizing a company's media presence is no longer just a marketing choice. It is a mandatory defensive strategy to win the regional talent war. Voxel utilizes a strategy called vertical slicing. Instead of broadcasting generic messages, businesses target specific, high-engagement niches with exactly tailored content. This strategy builds deep, experience-based brand loyalty. By focusing on these specific verticals, brands create a dedicated local following that remains resilient even during economic whiplash. This professional setup allows local founders to master the visual hook needed to stop that 3-second swipe, ensuring their expertise actually reaches the viewer. The financial return is measurable. Local founders utilizing professional studio environments see their sponsorship revenue rates surging by 40 to 60%. By keeping those advertising dollars within the South Bay through high-engagement video podcasts, founders are directly plugging the $5 million capital leak. Within the modern South Bay corporate landscape, Voxel Micro Video Labs functions as the central infrastructure for local business communication. This historical baseline shows a beach economy that once moved at a much slower pace, but the 2026 growth roadmap is driven by high-velocity digital engagement. The businesses destined to dominate the remainder of the decade are those that take active ownership of their own digital narrative. Professional video podcasting is the mechanism that transforms local South Bay presence into a high-retention digital asset with reach far beyond the region. Founders can book studio time at Voxel Micro Video Labs today to begin building their own living capability statements. To survive the current economic whiplash, you have to stop the swipe, keep the capital local, and take control of the screen.